Americans don't lack money. They lack a sense of safety. And this is where it begins. There is a truth. Many Americans don't dare to say out loud, not even to themselves. They are not exactly short of money, but they are constantly afraid of losing it. That fear is not loud, not dramatic. It doesn't explode. It lingers. It stretches over years, and it slowly exhausts a person from the inside. Someone can have a decent job, a house, a car, credit cards with high limits, and still not dare to rest, not dare to slow down, not dare to let their body be weak, even for a single week. Because deep inside lives a dangerous belief. If I stop, life will not wait for me. Americans don't lack money. They lack the feeling of safety that allows them to exhale. This sense of unsafety didn't appear by accident. It is fed quietly, daily, relentlessly, by rising housing prices, by rent that keeps climbing, by medical bills that feel suffocating just to look at, by news about layoffs, recession, competition. Americans are taught to be independent, yet they live in a system that never lets them truly trust long-term stability. And when a person stops believing that stability exists, the body automatically switches into survival mode. Survival mode does not always look like poverty. It looks like constant tension, constant pushing, never feeling enough. Fear of falling behind. The nervous system stays on high alert. The body never truly rests. The mind never fully relaxes. And in this state, people lose the capacity to build sustainable prosperity. They are not living, they are surviving from one month to the next. There is a deep paradox in modern American life. Income ego is up, but the sense of security does not, because so much money is earned from fear. Fear of being poor, fear of losing status, fear of becoming irrelevant, fear of being replaced. Money earned in fear never brings peace. It only delays anxiety for a short while. When money comes from panic, it is also spent from panic. Here is something rarely explained clearly. Money does not create safety. Money only amplifies the state already inside you. Someone who feels safe with $5,000 will manage money better than someone who feels panicked with $200,000. If fear lives inside you, money makes that fear louder. If calm lives inside you, money allows that calm to expand. So the real solution is not, how do I make more money? The real question is, how do I feel safe again? We don't fix money, we fix the root. The first step is not changing financial strategy. It is stopping self-blame. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not failing. You are trying to survive inside a system designed to keep people feeling insufficient. The moment you stop attacking yourself internally, a massive amount of energy is released. Next comes nervous system regulation. Before asking, how can I become richer? Ask, how can my body feel less tense? A regulated nervous system is the foundation of clear decisions. Sleeping enough is not luxury. Eating regularly is not weakness. Reducing caffeine when stressed is not falling behind. Limiting fear-based news is not avoidance. It is how you bring your body out of survival mode. When the body feels safer, your relationship with money begins to change. Money is no longer something to chase at all costs. It becomes a flow of energy that requires awareness, not force. Money is energy. It responds directly to your internal state. Money earned from panic leaves quickly. Money earned from stability stays longer. Instead of asking, how can I have more? Ask, how can I be more stable? Stable income, stable spending, stable rhythms of life. Stability comes first. Abundance follows. Begin creating income from places where you don't have to force yourself, from skills you already hold, from work that doesn't require constant self-betrayal. When you stop forcing, you perform better. When you perform better, money flows more naturally. And finally, learn to hold money with presence. Many people don't lose money because they lack intelligence. They lose money because they use money to soothe emotional exhaustion. Holding money is not just a technique. It is the ability to stay with your emotions without spending to escape them. When your relationship with money becomes neutral, money is no longer the enemy. and no longer the savior. It becomes a tool. You don't need to become richer to feel safe. You need to feel safer to allow abundance to arrive. If you are tired, it doesn't mean you are weak. It means you have lived in survival mode for too long, and it is time to give yourself permission to live. Why making more money still doesn't feel safe? There is a truth that's very hard to accept, but if we don't say it out loud, we stay stuck in the same cycle of exhaustion. Making more money does not automatically make you feel safer. For many people, especially Americans, when income goes up, anxiety goes up with it. More money, but less peace of mind. A bigger bank account, but shorter nights of sleep. Why? Because money doesn't go straight into a sense of safety. Money passes through the nervous system first. If your nervous system has never been allowed to relax, money becomes something you have to guard. Many people grew up with an unspoken message in the background. Everything can be taken away at any moment. Families can fall apart. Jobs can disappear. Health can collapse. The body remembers this, not as a thought but as a reflex. So when money arrives, the body doesn't feel supported. The body thinks, I have to hold on. I have to defend. I have to prepare for the next fall. That's why so many people make money but never allow themselves to enjoy it. They don't dare to stop. They don't dare to rest. They don't dare to breathe deeply. Because deep inside, the nervous system is still in survival mode. Money is no longer a flow. Money becomes responsibility. Money becomes pressure. Money becomes the fear of losing, and the fear of losing is always stronger than the joy of having. You can see this clearly in people who work far beyond what is necessary. They are not driven by passion. They are driven by fear. Fear that if they slow down, everything will collapse. Fear that if they stop, they'll be left behind. At this point, the nervous system no longer knows what enough feels like. It knows only one thing. Keep going. This is not a mindset problem. This is not a lack of financial knowledge. This is survival memory stored in the body. When you make more money, but still don't feel safe, it's a sign that your body has never experienced the feeling of enough. Your nervous system has never been taught. You are safe now, and if this is not addressed, no amount of money will ever bring peace. The solution does not begin with the question, how can I make more money? It begins with a different question. Where does safety live inside my body? Safety is not a number. Safety is the permission to soften. When the nervous system relearns how to relax, money changes its role. Money is no longer something to guard. Money becomes support. Money becomes nourishing energy. You don't need to force yourself to believe that everything will be okay. You only need to help your body feel it. Little by little, slowly, honestly. And when the body begins to feel safer, something surprising happens. You no longer need to make more money to prove anything. You start choosing more carefully. You start resting. You start allowing money to stay. Safety does not come from outside. Safety begins in the nervous system within, and that is when money finally has a place to stay in your life. Before you go, I want to say this. If this video resonated with you, it means you're not alone in what you're feeling. If you'd like more conversations like this about money, safety, and the nervous system, you're welcome to subscribe to this channel and stay with me. I also invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. What part of this spoke to you the most? Your reflections matter, and I read them. Thank you for taking the time to be here, for listening, and for giving yourself these moments of awareness. I'll see you in the next video.